Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, and today I thought I would take you through the Fenty powder foundation once again, but comparing it to drugstore equivalents. That sounded so official. I'm gonna take you through drugstore equivalents. Oh, give me a break. Okay. I did a full review of Fenty powder foundation a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I really, really like it. And I thought, you know what though? I love powder foundation and I have tried several, shown them to you, reviewed them for you. So I thought, I can't see how this is that much different. And I was right. So I still think that the Fenty is awesome. So what I've done is, and I have footage of me applying. Okay, so sorry, sidebar. I've got a middle-ish part today and I'm having a really hard time not playing with my hair. I need like more hairspray or something. My little swoopy bangs are kind of moving. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the monitor. The reason I look at the monitor is because sometimes when my battery light flashes and I kind of want to go until my camera dies, just because then I don't have to stand up and maneuver the camera off the tripod, etc., etc. So anyway, here's the Fenty. It's available on the Sephora website. It's kind of pricey. You know, it's really nice. It comes in so many shades. I think what's great about it is that not only the shade range, but that it is a very natural finish. Like, I really liked this. I liked it applied with a brush, and I suggest using a buffer brush that's kind of dense and shorter bristles, but really soft. This is actually an Essence brush. It's their flat kabuki. Love it. If you have on hand like one of the IT Cosmetic powder brushes like this, great. And actually in the video, I use this Sonia Kashuk. I love this brush, and I don't know, it just says powder. So the Sonia Kashuk line at Target is, I don't know, it seems like it's always changing and they're taking products away, and I'm like, stop, I love this stuff. So this is the one I used and I really, really like it. So, okay, so I do prefer this formula applied with a brush. Now I am wearing, believe it or not, the 230. So I thought that the 230 would be maybe too dark. I don't know, I was kind of like really confused about the shade range. I have the 185 and the 230, and believe it or not, this is 230, and I like it. I feel like it works today, right? Okay, so that's what this is. And I'm wearing like bronzer, of course, and some highlighter and finishing powder, and I feel like the way I see myself in the monitor, I do look kind of shiny, but I like it. It's like highlighted, glowing, dynamic. It's good. But you know, my pores look small, refined. Now, my two that I picked in terms of a drugstore dupe, but not necessarily, just let's say a drugstore alternate that works just as well and possibly better depending on the features that you might prefer. I picked the L'Oreal Age Perfect foundation, powder foundation, and the JCat Beauty Aqua Assurance foundation. So let me talk you through. Oh, I have a little mascara. There we go. So on my forehead and some areas, I'm wearing this. This came out last year, Age Perfect by L'Oreal. I have shade, why is it always so hard for me? 315 Natural Buff. So I'm gonna swatch it for you. It feels so nice. People really enjoyed this product as a setting powder, even as a finishing powder. What's nice about it, you can't see it on the back of my hand. What's nice, I'll put it in my palm, is that it really has kind of a radiance, just a very natural, nice look to it, not chalky. Let's see if we can see what Fenty looks like next to it. It's kind of hard with, I think the Fenty one is definitely more matte. In fact, it almost seems a bit chalky in the palm of my hand, but you can't really tell. And this is actually a good shade equivalent, with the Fenty being a little more on the peach side. But this is more gold. So I really like this, even just as like a setting powder that you want just a little more oomph to, a finishing powder. But I buffed it on my forehead with this brush, and I got coverage, and it's very radiant, and it's really nice. If you want just a very natural powder foundation that doesn't feel dry on the skin, that's drugstore, this is a good one. It really is. Now, if you're not a fan of L'Oreal, then maybe you're a fan of JCat Beauty. I know I am. I always get kind of like, it's sort of like, you know, you get in arguments with your friend about movies or actors, and you're like, oh my God, I love Tom Hiddleston, or I love Benedict Cumberbatch. And then someone says, he's so odd. Like, why would you like him? He's just this pasty British dude. And I'm like, why wouldn't I like it? You know, anyway, so sometimes when I rave about a product that worked so well for me, and then I watch, you know, like Stephanie Marie or Risa Loves Makeup or something like that, and they're like, yeah, so this product, I've seen it a lot, and I couldn't get it to work for me. And I'm like, what? No, try again, try it again. I don't know why I do that, but anyway. So the Aqua Assurance Compact is, I love this stuff, you guys. Now this is a heavier formula foundation, especially if you put it on with a sponge. I think it's got a really good shade range. I'm a little bit, it's like, am I natural? Am I ivory? But I picked ivory to wear, and this is definitely a more, that is a freckle. Is that a freckle? That is a freckle on the palm of my hand. I feel like in my palm, it doesn't have the radiance that the L'Oreal does, but on the skin, I mean, yes, this is highlighter. Okay. Yeah. But everywhere else, this is powder. So, I like it. I really like it. And it wears, it's long wearing. It doesn't wear away. It doesn't have texture. I reviewed this a couple years ago. So yeah. Now there is I forget her name. If I find her channel, I will totally link it, but it was one of those suggested videos. So I'm not subscribed to her, anything like that. And I'm not familiar with her work as much, but she was raving about this as a dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Compact. And I mean, I was on board. I'm like, yes, anybody who like wants to rave over this because it's $7 or whatever cost it is, it's really cheap. But I was like, I think the Charlotte Tilbury is more sheer. I think it has a lot less impact and opacity, whereas I really think that the JCat Beauty really you can put it on like the Max Studio Fix. You know, you can really use a heavy hand if you want, or you can buff it nicely, softly with a brush. And so there you go. So if you weren't feeling like spraying for Fenty, I thought I would share some, you know, over 40 dry skin powder foundations that have worked really well for me. I've always raved about the Wander Beauty. I don't actually have a compact of that right now to show you because I feel like it is a broken record. Wander Beauty Wanderlust Powder Foundation is the best. It is the best out there. Truly. It bends with the skin. It's cruelty free. It's a indie brand, woman owned company. Like, I love it. I love Wander Beauty and I love their powder foundation. It's what got me in love with their company to begin with. So there you go. Yeah. Okay. Also, some of you, in my comments on that Fenty video, you were like, I get so tired of the sort of dance of putting on foundation, putting on powder, putting on, you know, and you're kind of, and honestly, powder foundation, if you can find one that works for you, it is one and done. And it does wear better under a mask. And if we're going to be mask wearing for the next 6 months or more, I mean, we might have to wear masks until 2022, possibly. You know, like I'm kind of in that mindset of, I'm going to just prepare myself to wear a mask in public well into summer at least, and possibly fall because of herd immunity, etc., etc. But yeah, so if you want something that doesn't go anywhere, I'm like so excited about I should be like the spokesperson for powder foundation. Oh my God. Thanks for putting up with me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful. I will leave links below. If you see any discount codes or affiliate links, I might make a commission. That's what I'm disclosing to you, but please don't think I'm rich from it. It's just a few dollars, but it does support my channel. So thank you. And if you could give this video a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Subscribe, of course. And if you haven't already, click that notification bell just because it really does help with the whole when you see my videos. So you know that so many times people say, I didn't know you'd posted. I hadn't seen anything. So sometimes YouTube doesn't put it on the suggestion page. So do that and then you'll know. So there you go. Thanks so much. Hope you're doing well. I'll see you next time. Bye.